You know what? I decided that I wanted to do another recap of this morning. I think I have a better insight as to what I'm looking for. So, we said that we had a bullish ladder, bullish jagged, should be going up. Okay, so right here, going down to generate liquidity, we don't get enough liquidity. So from 9 o'clock, we said look at from 8:30. That should tell us everything we need to know. From 8:30, we try to get up here, and we don't have what it takes, so we come down looking for liquidity. Come down more looking for liquidity. We try to get there, we immediately reject. We come all the way, we can't even make it to 25%. So it's trying, and it rejects. It rejects at London low. Asia low right here, so I'm thinking it's going to take Asia low. It rejects again, still misses Asia low, tries to go into the box. And I'm thinking, well, it still rejects the box. Rejects the box again. What happened? Okay. So we come. What in the world? What did I do? Okay. Anyway. So I'm watching this, thinking we're in. I need confirmation. Next candle, rejects. Comes down. Rejects. Doesn't make a higher high. Rejects. Rejects. So I'm thinking it needs to come back down because it can't make a higher high. Comes down, creates a higher low, and then prints back into the box. Comes back down, still a higher low. If I could get in on this candle on the way up, or let's look at the next candle. Boom, should be in here. Comes down here as soon as this candle turns green. I should be in here. 202. Higher low. Love to see it. Although it's a lower high, I want to see if it grabbed the liquidity that it needed. Panic. Panic. Comes up here. I would trail my stop maybe here. 12.5%. Rejection. Ooh, close. And then I need to be out because it is a clear rejection of this area out here. I can take that. That's how you play this. Get out and then let it fall. Hold on. That was an interesting balanced price range. I might have gambled on that, but nope, it's a breakaway gap. So there's nothing to gamble there. You have your stop at 12.5%. You can actually, yeah, I have my stop at 12 point, or I probably would have gotten out to be honest, right here. This is very concerning. Balanced price range, have to be out as soon as possible. If you're not already. The rejection would have been enough for me. Because it was such a strong area. Previous week's 50. That's interesting. Wow. Wow. Very strong area. Comes down. I want to watch it, see how far down it comes. It makes a lower low, I get concerned. It makes a lower low. But it grabs previous day 50. Creates a doji candle. Boom. This is the sweep I'm looking for. In here, if you're going to wait that long. Ooh, scary. Ooh. All right, feeling good. Feeling very good. Yeah, oh, okay. Balanced price range. Still up. Still up. Might have been taken out if I moved my stop to there, so let's watch that properly. If you're in here, you're definitely panicking. Maybe you get out earlier so you don't have to worry about that. Maybe just let it take you out, because I said I'm in here. Panic. I don't want to. Maybe around here, which is, what percent is it around here? Not even 25%. Definitely not thinking bullish. It is rejecting this area though. Previous day 50. What is this? Previous day 50 and what? And something else? And true week open. Wow. Very strong area. Maybe you scalp this instead. Boom. Boom. 238. Hey, still 80 points. You can take that, take that, take that, take that. But you don't come further down than here. Tells you you're quite bullish. Create, you've got this bearish breakaway gap So you are absolutely taking this to this. Oh yes, this is beautiful, absolutely. Huh. This is very good. This would have been your setup right here. That was an amazing scalping opportunity. Nice. Mid-morning scalping opportunity. One, two. To the rejection. You could even get in off the rejection if you know what you're doing. Or you just get in and stay. 1, 2. There's your distribution. 3. Rejection 50, print pass 50. This is going into lunchtime. Staying very quite bullish. You have exactly what you need. Or not. Maybe, because you can't create a lower high, a lower low. Well, yes, you do. Ah. Okay. So you nullify that. Interesting. Very interesting. What happens when you get back from lunch in 1:30? What's that low? Doesn't give you enough energy to get up there. Oh, hello. My word. What is this? Okay. And you're off. This is your 1 o'clock maneuver. You look at your lows since you've been bullish all day. Or you were aiming to be bullish, but you couldn't close the gap. You had printed past 50% several times. So you were definitely bullish. Had no interest in coming back down. If you're in one of these trades, get in here, you put your stop here, but you get taken out there. And that's way too far down. So the question is, at intermediate term lows, you probably look to not be in unless you can use a long-term low as a stop. Especially if you haven't yet swept long-term low. Like for example, here we swept the long-term low in order to use the energy to get up there. No other intermediate term low swept in a long-term low. What about the high? This long-term high swept this long-term high. So this was an intermediate term high that swept this long-term high in order to get down here, which is still a decent trade. 307. You could have almost broken 100 on that. Great trade. And the rejection of the gap low Rejection of the gap low. And you're off. If you get into this trade, 1250, never come out. And you go for 200 plus points. All the way, where's your draw liquidity? London high, you can get out. You can literally take this from London low to London high. Almost London low to London high. And then you can get out or you can stay in. Wow. And it keeps going. Interesting. 526. All right. We're done at 4. So, question is it worth it to go from 466? 50 points might be. I'd say you end your day there if you haven't already, but that's a really decent trade right here. If you can take this from gap low, 215 to 464 is 250 plus points. Well, 249 or whatever. I probably would have tried to take it at a previous day high or Asia high. But boom, it's going. And if you can take it, then you do.